The rim is back. The racket back. Maybe 2 episodes in 1 week. I don't know. Could be a world record. But today we're doing the over under for every NBA team. I'm going to be making my picks live because I didn't know how else to do it with the list, so both of us could see it. Anywho,
But first, subscribe.
yep.
I don't know what you're doing. If that button is still red, I don't know what are you doing. I'm looking at you right now. On the other end of the screen. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're eating right now too. I know you are. Go ahead and press that red. Go ahead and press that button. I know it's red right now. Hey, there you go. There you go. All right.
I'm gonna mute my phone during this time. Anywho, all right. First team up, Atlanta Hawks. Are you doing the how many they won last year?
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Okay, well while he's doing that, I'll go over their roster. They got Trey Young. They signed Nikhil Alexander Walker. They traded for Kristaps Porzingis. They have Jalen Johnson coming back. They have a really good team, and I think they're over under right now. This is all FanDuel, by the way. I don't know if it's different on like DraftKings or anything like that, but their over under is set at 47 and a half. And last year they won a total of
Dude, I looked it up on ESPN, and ESPN gave me the playoffs. I looked up 2024-2025 regular season, and it gave me the playoffs. Atlanta won 40 games. They were 40 and 42.
okay.
I found it. Shout out to NBA.com because ESPN just wet the bed for me.
All right, so they won 40 games last year. I think they can win 8 more. I'm taking the over. I think this year, if they don't win, like if they don't, I don't know, make it decently far in the playoffs, I think this might be the end of Trey Young in Atlanta. I don't know. So I'm taking the over on 47 and a half.
I can't see them going over 47. I can't. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I'm
They're also
sorry.
in a very weak division in the East. So,
Who's in their division?
well, you got the Cavs, good team.
Yeah.
The Bucks, they have Giannis.
They got Detroit, who's solid.
Detroit's Chicago's
Suns,
not good.
Indiana.
Not gonna be great. They could still be good. They're not gonna be
I don't see
great.
them winning 47 games though.
We'll see. So
I might have to double back and see what all they got. The other teams in that division listed.
can I
But
write
I mean,
this?
I can see them definitely getting over 40. Definitely in the 40s, but not up to 47. I can see maybe like 44 or 43, but I can't see 47. I'm sorry.
Well, they need 48, but I'm
Because
taking the over.
because I mean the Bucks won 48 games last year, and the sixth seed being the Pistons won 44. I think the Pistons are a better overall team than the Hawks are.
I don't know.
And
I
you gotta
don't
hope
know.
that Kristaps stays healthy throughout the entire season as well. So
I think they'll be fine. Next team up is the Boston Celtics. Their over under is 40 and a half. Last year they won a total of
61.
61 wins. Now, obviously, if you've watched any basketball at all ever, you know that Jason Tatum is hurt, which means,
Is he out for the season?
yeah.
He's out for the season.
So they're at 40 and a half wins. So essentially, it's just, well, they also lost Al Horford and they lost Drew Holiday.
They lost Porzingis.
They lost Porzingis. So it's really just Peyton Pritchard, Jalen Brown, Derek White,
Woo.
Neemias Queta.
Woo.
They even lost Luke Cornett. So Boston, 40 and a half. Ooh, I'll let you go first.
I can give that to him. Well, yeah, because you go from 60. I mean, I know that they lost a good amount of players, really good players, especially players that put a lot of points up for them. But going from 61 to below 40, I don't know. That's a crazy drop off. I mean, I'm not going to say a team hasn't done it because teams definitely have. But I don't see the Celtics being one of those teams. I just don't see it. Who's their coach? I can't think of his name.
Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah, Joe Mazzulla. I don't see Brad Stevens letting that slide either. I feel like he'll make a trade or two and put them back. Not necessarily probably where they were, but better than 40 and a half. That and I don't see Jason Tatum being out for the season. I don't. I don't see him being out for the whole season.
I don't know. I think my thing is like I do still think they have a good enough team in the East to win 41 games.
Mm-hmm.
But do they need to try? Like, I mean, on paper, they're not going to win the championship. So
They have draft picks.
yeah. So should they even like obviously I'm not saying go tank, but if they're already losing like if they start the season, I don't know.
0-10.
Yeah, well that's crazy. But let's say they
I
start
don't think
like
that'll
5
happen.
and 15.
Yeah.
At what point do you just say let's just ride this season out and, it is what it is?
Because I don't see a reason to tank. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but the people that's coming up in college right now, the freshmen they got, pretty solid.
Yeah, I've heard this draft class is going to be really good.
I'm a Duke guy.
A
for
dookie.
Sure.
That's what you're called.
Okay,
You're a
relax,
dookie.
Relax.
All right.
I'm still heartbroken over last year, but
you know what?
But the college, all the freshmen basketball players, it's a really good draft class. It's projected to be a really good draft class. I think honestly it'd be better than this past year. Cooper Flagg was just a bigger name. I think that's all that really was.
Yeah.
But I think as overall talent, I think this draft class is better than last year's, personally. Because outside of Cooper Flagg, not a whole lot of people really got talked about other than the other 4 people that played alongside with him at Duke. I mean, there wasn't really a whole lot to talk about other than Cooper Flagg.
I'm actually. Oh man, I'm still torn up. I don't really know. I'm on the fence. It's also like literally right in the middle.
Because okay, so let me put it in perspective. The Hawks won 40 games last year. The Hawks
Yeah.
won 40 games. The Magic won 41 games last year. Bulls won 39 last year. So do you think the Celtics would be better than? Okay, the Magic I don't think really.
Yeah, I
gained
gotta stop
anybody.
disrespecting Jaylen Brown. I'll go over. I'll go over.
I don't think the Magic really lost or gained anybody.
They got
Oh,
Desmond Bain.
I
They got the one thing they were missing: shooting
remember they got somebody, but I
and
didn't
some
think it was-
playmaking.
And the Bulls. The Bulls are
Bulls.
a walking full diaper.
Yeah. Next team, Brooklyn Nets, over under 20.5. Hey man, they can run a starting lineup of 5 point guards.
They won 26 games last
They
year.
won 26 games last year. I know it's disrespectful to say an NBA team won't win 21 games, but that Brooklyn Nets team just does not look very good at all.
Did they have anybody?
Oh man.
I mean, Cam Thomas.
Yeah. Is Michael Porter Jr. gonna ball out? I think MPJ could win you a couple games, but I don't know if he can win you
and they got Kobe
21.
Buffkin.
They did just get Kobe Buffkin.
So turn up Brooklyn.
It's another point guard for you.
Nick Claxton. You got Igor.
Igor Dimon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some solid rookies.
I don't
Haywood
know,
Highsmith.
man.
Hey. I know.
I'm gonna go under. I feel like they'll hit the over, but I'm just gonna take the under just because
Yeah, we'll go under.
it's just so many rookies that are gonna be playing, and
Unless they just somehow ball out. Really.
I mean
But
they still have Cam Thomas, so
they do have Cam Thomas who can average 67
yeah.
points.
There's gonna be a total of 4 assists between Cam Thomas and Michael Porter Jr. on that team. So
I feel like they're gonna fight.
yeah, probably. Next team, Charlotte Hornets, over under 26.5.
They won 19 games last year.
They won 19 games,
And LaMelo was
and
hurt, right?
LaMelo is always hurt.
I don't want to waste
And
time
every
on that,
year, I say if LaMelo's healthy, I'm taking the over. And guess what I'm gonna say this year? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. This time he's gonna be healthy, and they're gonna win a total of 34 games. I'm saying it right now.
Now I got the over.
I'm
you
taking
got,
the
you got
over.
Conker Nipple.
Yep.
You got Colin Sexton.
Yep.
Uh,
Ryan Kalkbrenner.
Yep. Liam McNeely.
Yep.
Zion James.
Yep.
You got 2.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Yep.
Colin Sexton.
I said Colin Sexton.
Okay.
Pat Connaughton.
I didn't know they had Pat.
Yeah.
Big Pat.
Miles Bridges.
I feel like that team
27 days.
I think that team can get 27. Yeah, exactly. It's just written. That's honestly lock of the day. Pick it. Take the over.
Oh snap!
You said over?
Yeah,
Okay. So next team, Chicago Bulls, over under 32.5.
under.
How many did they win last year, you said? 39? I really like Josh Giddey.
Did they lose Vooch or am I tripping?
No, I think.
Or were they were talking about getting rid of him?
Yeah, I don't know if he's gone already or if he's
Oh no, he's still there.
He's still there. Okay.
Jalen Smith.
I think he's probably gonna be gone at some point in the season.
They got Isaac Okoro.
Dude, I really like Kobe White and Josh Giddey though.
You guys got my boy. So
I don't know. I think they lost out last year in the draft class because they won that game against the Lakers. Well, not that game specifically, but like it didn't help.
I seen Kenny's video.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So shout out to Kenny. Anywhom, for his sake, I'm gonna take the under and hope that if they're gonna be bad, they just be bad and go get one of these guys that are gonna be apparently really good. Since you missed out on
Trey Jones is new, isn't he?
No, he was there last year.
Was he there last year?
Yeah.
They got Noah Essengay. Yeah. Modest. This might be Modest's breakout season though.
Could be.
But I'm still gonna go with the under.
They could pull a Scotty Barnes and sit him in the fourth quarter.
I'm still gonna go the under.
Yeah, I'm taking the under on 32.5. Probably it's gonna bite me in the butt, but whatever.
This next one's gonna be the dumbest one I've seen so far.
Cleveland Cavaliers over under 56.5. What did they have last year?
64.
Yeah, I'm taking the over.
Bro.
I'm taking the over.
Because we lost Isaac Okoro. That was it.
We got Lonzo Ball.
We got Lonzo Ball.
Who's gonna have to learn some small forward.
Yeah, I mean he's what 6'6".
Yeah, he's like 6'7". I set myself up.
You did.
I'm sorry, chat. Anywho.
But I mean, other than that, and they got Tyrese Proctor. Come on now, he was killing it in the summer league.
Yeah,
he was.
We
lost Imani Bates though.
Yep.
Lost Imani Bates.
It's tough.
That's a tough loss.
Okay. Next is Dallas Mavericks. This team is literally right in the middle at 41.5. They said we don't know what to do with them. You're not gonna know what to do with them. If I was a betting man, I would stay away from this. Anything right in the middle, I'm staying away from.
They were 39-43 last year.
39-43. So they think
you had
Cooper Flag can win them three games to get 42. Kyrie's out. Could be out for the season. Still don't know about that yet.
Kyrie's gonna make his mind up. We never know
Anthony Davis. Don't know. It's just
all I'm gonna say is I'm a Cooper Flag fan.
I do like the team a lot.
Yeah, the team on paper is solid. The team on paper is really solid. But let's just
they're also in the West.
Let's just go hypothetically. If Kyrie is down for the season, and if AD does get hurt, do you trust Cooper Flag and Klay Thompson and Derek Lively to get you 41.5?
I trust Klay Thompson with my life. But no, I'm gonna go the under. They're in the West.
Coop definitely has the talent to get there.
He does.
But off rookie year, I don't know. If he gets
But he's gonna have to beat teams like the Rockets and the Thunder and
I look at it like this. I mean, and I'm not even trying to disrespect him, but Bronny locked him up. I don't care what anybody says. Bronny locked him up in the summer league, okay? And Bronny's 6'2", and you are 6'9", and he bodied you up in the paint like that.
But Bronny's got half the soldier serum in him.
Yeah, but still, it ain't his fault.
Okay.
So I mean,
did you pick?
I said, I didn't pick. I'll go with the over on hopes that Cooper Flag turns up, but that's if everybody's down. If everybody's down, like Kyrie's down, AD's down, under. If everybody's healthy, if Kyrie comes back healthy, because who's their backup point guard? Who's their backup point guard? Jaden Hardy? They still have Jaden Hardy?
I think they have Jaden Hardy.
But Klay Thompson, Cooper Flag.
Didn't they just sign D'Angelo Russell?
I think they did.
That's going to be their starter. Unless they run Coop at the 1.
They don't want to do that.
I mean...
They got Dante Exum.
Jason Kidd's the coach.
They got Dante Exum.
He's the one that had Giannis running PG.
Yeah. They do have D'Lo. Okay, so D'Lo, Klay, Coop, AD, Derek Lively. I think I can get you 41 or over 41 wins.
What'd you say for the Brooklyn Nets?
Under. Yeah, I'm going under. I may have said over, but I'm going under now.
You said under on the Hawks. Okay, I'm just catching. Totally forgot to write yours down as well. All right, next team up, Denver Nuggets, over under 53.5.
And they won 50.
They won 50?
Yeah. Dude, the top 6 in the West, I didn't know how close it was. That's outside of the Thunder, but that's nuts. Actually, 2 through 10. Jeez.
Low key. The Denver Nuggets have a really good team.
Who'd you lose? Michael Porter.
They lost Michael Porter, but got Cam Johnson.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
They're not getting Russell Westbrook back.
I think you improved in that aspect.
Yeah. Look, I'm going to go over.
I'm going over.
I'm going over.
Because, I mean, you got Jokic. You got the best player in the world right now. You got the best player in the world right now.
In the NBA.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who we going to say who's the best player in the world?
Nope, they haven't seen me at West Park.
What's the next team?
Detroit Pistons, over under 46.5. What'd they have last year?
44.
44. So they went from a 20-something win season to a 44 win season, and now they want them to get 3 more wins.
With a healthy Cade Cunningham.
Jaden Ivey will be coming back. That'll get rid of some of his turnovers. They got Duncan Robinson to fill Malik's absence.
Karis LeVert.
I think they can win 3 more games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going over.
I got the over too. And they got Paul Reed.
B-Ball Paul.
Yeah.
Legendary. Next team, the Golden State Warriors, 45.5. Speaking of which, while we're talking basketball, Jonathan Kuminga and his agent just came out and basically this is what they said. If they give me the contract I want, I will buy in and help Steph Curry get that last ring. That's essentially what they just said. It's year 5, by the way. Year 5 of Jonathan Kuminga being on this team. And he's just now saying, I'll buy in. Get him off the team, please. Make him sign the contract and send him to the Sacramento Kings for Malik Monk and the picks. Just do it. For the love of God. I don't want to be.
I forgot what basketball player it was. They were on a podcast and said something about most NBA players just don't even put in work.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Like, they don't just show up to practice hardly, and if they do, they don't do a whole lot. I want to say it was Pat Bev. Sounds like something Pat Bev would say. But
yeah.
That may be the boat he was in. But they won 48 games last year.
Won 48.
And as a 7 seed. They were a 7 seed. Won 48 games.
You know, we're supposed to be signing Al Horford. We're supposed to be signing Seth Curry. We're supposed to be signing Gary Payton back. And I thought there was one more guy, but I can't think of who it is. Plus the Kuminga thing. You know,
if all that was to go through, I could see going over 46.
I think we could easily get 46. Yeah. And by easily, I mean that might be where we end, 46. But
because I think y'all will be better than the Kings this year. I think you'll be better than the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
You'll be better than the Suns, Blazers, Pelicans, Jazz, Spurs. We'll get to them later. They were 13.
Moses Moody's been looking really good as long as he can get some playing time.
Did y'all get any rookies?
I don't. Yeah, we got Will Richard, I think is his name. Will Richards.
And you got Jimmy Butler. Oh snap! I forgot all about
Yeah, the rookie Jimmy Butler. Yeah.
No, not. They just put her Jackson Rowe.
What? Where's his face? Yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna take the over. I don't think we'll get much more than 46. We might end at 46, but just because it's my team and I'm biased, I'm taking the over. Houston Rockets, over under 55.5. Under. For real?
They won 52 games last year. I'm sorry.
You don't think Kevin Durant can give them, what'd you say, 52?
Yeah, they won 52.
You don't think he can give them 4 games?
No. Here's my thing. And
okay, let's hear it.
No hate against Kevin Durant. But you had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden in Brooklyn. And everybody thought on paper that was supposed to be a trio that could nobody beat. Everything like that. And they ended up playing what, 20 some odd games together.
Yeah.
I don't want to wish injury on nobody, but I don't see this ending how everyone thinks it's going to end. Just like how it's been with every other team after Golden State. He went to Phoenix with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, and everybody's like, "Oh, the Suns are gonna go to another championship, finally get a ring, whatever." And that didn't go through. I don't see him going to Houston and doing the exact same thing. I don't. I just don't see it. I see him end up crying and getting sitting or something like that by the end of the season. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not buying into the hype. Let me get one season in and I'll see. But Kevin Durant, as after the Golden State, he's been joining different teams. Nothing's impressed me so far. Of course, Kevin Durant will get you your 27, 28 a game. Of course, he'll get you your points. But I mean, he hasn't made a deep playoff run. He hasn't really impressed me since he left Golden State. Honestly, I'm just calling a spade here. He wasn't like what he was in Golden State. Let's just be honest here.
Hey man, as a Golden State enjoyer, I will say those were some of the best times.
It wasn't on the Cav end, but
If you love basketball, that team was the most fun basketball team I've ever watched.
Until you get to the finals and you're on the other end of that, and you're just like,
well,
God.
It is what it is.
I digress. But
I think he can get them 4 games. I think he's better than Jalen Green. I think he's better than Dylan Brooks.
We don't have Jalen Green.
Exactly. And they got 52 wins last season with him. I think Kevin Durant can give you 4 wins.
I'm not saying he can't.
I also think that this Houston Rockets team is better than that Phoenix Suns team, who didn't have a center at all. They couldn't find a center to save their life. Yusuf Nurkic was too busy yapping and fighting people to play center, so they shipped him off to Charlotte, and they got 3 good games out of Nick Richards, and now the Suns, who we're not on, by the way, but they also just stole the other Charlotte Hornets center. They're just the Charlotte Suns. But I think that team, this Rockets team, is way better than that Suns team. The Suns team only had Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. He didn't play terribly. He just didn't play good for his contract value. He was not worth $50 million. But as an NBA player, he played decent. But again, that team was terrible compared to this Houston Rockets team, who have Amin Thompson, who was in DPOY conversations as a rookie. He could be an All-NBA player All Defensive player next year. Maybe All-NBA. I don't know what Amin Thompson's in the lab working on. You know, if he's got a jump shot, he could be deadly. They got Alperen Sengun, who just lit a fire under Giannis, saying that he's not a good passer. Alperen Sengun's, everybody loves to call him Baby Jokic because that's essentially what he is, I guess, except I think his defense is a little better than Jokic. Yeah, they got Fred VanVleet, a good point guard. Not saying Tyus Jones wasn't, but he's not Fred VanVleet. They got, who else they got? They just signed Dorian Finney-Smith, who was the best defender on the Lakers team. They've got depth. They got Jason Tate. They got Jabari Smith Jr. still. That team is good. I'm taking the over on that team. But I hear everything you say, and I take it into consideration. And
if everybody's healthy, this could easily. I think this is a better team than Oklahoma.
I don't know about that.
Up and down. Bench, death, and all. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I think that team could beat or give OKC a run for their money in a 7-game series. But on the history of what Kevin Durant has done, going to the Nets and the Suns, I just don't see it panning out on how it's been and how everyone thinks it's going to be.
I get it.
I'll take this. I'll go under on this one season, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll take being wrong. But
okay. Next team is the Indiana Pacers, over under 37.5.
And they won 50 games.
They won 50 games last season.
Oklahoma to a 7-game series.
And I think they would have won if Tyrese didn't go down.
I think they would have too.
But since Tyrese is down, he's not playing this season. So that means...
Are we sure he's down for the season?
Pretty sure.
Because I thought it was either him or
Tatum
or somebody like that.
But I think Tatum, and Damian Lillard are all
somebody said there was either Tatum or Tyrese. One of them was back in the gym.
Damian Lillard's back in the gym.
Is Damian Lillard back in the gym?
Yeah, I just saw a Twitter post where he said, "Thank you to my 400 subscribers on YouTube," and it was a video 5 days ago of him working out in the gym. So maybe Damian Lillard plays a little bit this season, but I doubt it. Because
these Achilles injuries. Let's just be real here. A lot of people have been getting them, especially ever since Kobe. And medicine's sports medicine especially
Definitely
is
gotten
just
better.
very advanced now. So who's to say like Tatum and them won't come back in the season? I mean, I get saying that to
I think it
play
just
it
depends
safe,
on where the
but
team's at. So, like,
right,
if the Celtics, for example, if they end up not being in the play-in, maybe
yeah,
Tatum comes back for the playoffs. If
right,
same thing with the Pacers.
yeah,
But at this point in time, it's expected that they're going to miss the whole season.
right.
So, with that being said, Pacers over under 37.5. I think that's a little disrespectful.
Because I mean,
Low
yeah,
key, because they
yeah.
still have
You
Pascal.
got
I know
Pascal,
they
you got
lost Miles Turner, but
Benedict Mathurin, you got Obi Toppin,
Andrew Nembhard.
Andrew Neesmith, T.J. McConnell. You got my boy James Wiseman. Shout out James. Jarris Walker, Isaiah Jackson, Jonathan Furphy. I think he's a rookie, ain't he?
I
Johnny
think
Furphy?
so. He either it's rookie or sophomore. I think he's a rookie.
Sophomore.
Sophomore, yeah.
Yeah, he averaged 2 points a game last year. But I know in college he was snapping in college.
He had that. Was he the one that got that crazy dunk on
Yeah.
the Bulls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was him.
I think the Pacers still have a decent roster. I think they have a decent enough roster to get them 38 wins in the East.
Yeah.
The only problem I'm running into is I'm seeing a lot of overs and not enough unders. But I can't let that determine my thoughts. I'm going over on the Pacers. Are you taking the over as well?
Yes.
Okay, next team up is the Los Angeles Clippers. Over under 47.5.
Under.
What are they? It wasn't 50?
Yeah, 50.
50.
Under. And you know why I say that?
Because Kawhi.
I feel like they're going to ban Kawhi.
Well, they can't ban Kawhi, but they would.
Well, they're going to do something.
It's one of the things is he can have to forfeit his contract, and then he can't re-sign with the Clippers. So he would just go somewhere else. I still think the Clippers team is really good, but with the Kawhi situation, if he's not there, that's tough. I don't know if they can get the 48 wins without Kawhi. I know James Harden is the system, but
Always the system.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This one's tough. I really want to go over on the Clippers because I like their team on paper.
Chris Paul's last year.
Yeah.
I forgot this is the team of O-heads. Bradley Beal.
Yeah, they're all
Brook
old.
Lopez, John Collins, Nicholas
They're
Batum,
one injury away from not being in the NBA.
Bogdanovich, Zubac.
Yeah, Zubac is a dog.
They got Bradley Beal because Bradley Beal finessed the Suns getting all that money.
Oh, man. There's a car and there's the dogs. It's every time. Something stupid. Anywho, I've said anywho a lot. I keep catching myself. The Clippers over under 47.5. He's going under. I'm going.
And I'm not saying that because you brought up the not a lot of unders, but I think something's gonna happen with Kawhi end up moving, shipping out, and I don't see him winning 47.
I think I put a video out about this, the whole Clippers situation.
Which, if you haven't watched it, go watch it right now.
I agree.
After this video.
I think that they should do something extreme, like making Kawhi forfeit his contract. I love Kawhi, great player, Hall of Famer, love Kawhi.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't do something extreme as a punishment now, other teams are just going to do it until they do something extreme.
Like the Lakers.
Yeah.
Boston.
Or New York.
Who has money to do
Big
that.
market teams are just going to do it because at the end of the day, it's going to be a slap on the wrist. So if you don't do something extreme now, it's not going to stop any other team from trying it.
Right.
So I think as much as I want to go over, I think I'm going to go with you and we're going to go under because I think that they have to do something. Mm-hmm. And it's going to have to involve Kawhi. So that might be a little hot take because going into this, I was going to pick the over. But yeah, I think I'm going to go under.
I think you got to really think long term with that because.
And they're all old. If one of them gets injured,
it's done. They're done.
Chalked. If James Harden gets injured, it's over. I think if James Harden is there, they still have a good chance of going over 47.5. But if he gets a hamstring, knock on wood, or anything like that, I think it's going to be really tough for that team.
Unless Chris Paul just taps back into what he used to do.
He ain't got Blake Griffin.
He's got Brook Lopez.
Right. Next team is the other LA team, the Lakers, over under 49.5.
Who also won 50 games.
They also won 50 games. They just lost their best defender in Dorian Finney-Smith, like I mentioned. But they got Marcus Smart, who hasn't defended in 3 years. They've got
Bronny James, who's
who's
improved,
good at defense.
who's improved,
Yeah. But they also have Luka and LeBron.
and
DeAndre Ayton, who, maybe he taps into that potential that he's had. Maybe LeBron gets it out of him. Pause.
I say over because you won 50 games and you only got a half season of Luka and LeBron.
I will also go over.
Which crazy how it was a half season. They only got the third seed. I didn't think they were going to get the third seed. I figured they were going to play in, honestly.
Okay.
But
yeah.
But granted, the third, fourth, fifth seed were all up for grabs.
Yeah, the West is always close.
All three of them were 50 and 32.
The next team is the Memphis Grizzlies, over under 40.5. They had a total of
48.
48 wins. Wow, that was more than I thought. I'm gonna go under. Could be a hot take, but unless Ja Morant turns back into the 27 points per game scorer that he was a couple years ago, I just don't see it. KCP is coming off of his worst season ever, and he's supposed to be Desmond Bane's replacement. He's not Desmond Bane. Hopefully, he produces. I don't think he can have as worst of a season as he did last year. It's going to be hard to do that. If he does do that, then I don't know what's going to happen to him. But I personally am going to go under on the Memphis Grizzlies because I think it all rests on Ja Morant's shoulders.
What is there, over 40? Yeah, I'll take the under on that as well. Just looking at their roster, they didn't really get a whole lot of.
Yeah.
I mean, they got some.
They have Jaren, they got Ja, they got Zach Edey.
Yeah.
But I just think
they got a couple of draft picks from this year. But
yeah, I just think I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Now, but the Memphis Grizzlies, I will say, are one of the teams that could just come out and just guns blazing, just like a 20-8 start, something crazy. Mm-hmm. But again, I just think it rests on Ja Morant's shoulders, and he hasn't been that great since like 2 or 3 years ago when he was in MVP conversations. I want that job back. That job was fun to watch. Next team, Miami Heat, over under 39.5.
They had 37 last year.
37.
Yep. They got Wiggins, Hero, Adebayo.
Same team.
It looks like the exact same.
They just basically just swapped Wiggins and Butler. Davion Mitchell was balling in the play-in. I think it was play-in.
I got the under because I see them moving on Tyler Hero or Bam Adebayo by the trade deadline.
That's very interesting. I too am going to take the under, but I wasn't expecting any trades.
By the deadline, because both of them have been mentioned in trades a lot.
I think Bam's going to be really hard to move,
and especially if Miami's playing bad, they're going to have to move off one of them, or one of them's going to just finally come out and say, you know what, move me, please.
Could happen.
So that's how I see it. I'm not going to say that's the reason why they're going to go under. The reason why I say they're going under is because they didn't really make nothing, and the East is really competitive. So, at least in my opinion, it is. But, maybe not this year. This year's kind of wide open. My Cavs better go to the finals. They better go to the finals. It's too wide open.
I think that he could end up around 37 again. Like, I don't think me picking the under is not saying they're going to get like 28 wins.
2 wins.
Yeah, they're going to be around there for sure.
Yeah.
I don't see
them going over 40.
That's why they make the lines at where they're at because they know what they're doing.
They're not going over 40. They're not going over 40.
We'll see. Milwaukee Bucks, over under 42.5. 48. This one is tough for me because I think having a guy like Giannis, who is again one of the best players in the world, him by himself is generating you 25 wins.
You got Giannis.
Yeah.
You got his personal cheerleader, Giannis.
Yeah. Thanasis. Giannis.
I don't care.
That's
Cole Anthony.
You
got Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah.
You got Bobby Portis.
Yep.
You got Miles Turner.
Yep.
I think Gary Trent is the little 3-and-D guy. I'm a Gary Trent fan.
Gary Trent's good. I think I think Giannis can
Torian
do it,
Prince.
man.
Torian Prince. Keep him in the corner, kind of like what Trevor Ariza used to do. Keep him in the corner, and he'll knock it down. What's their over and under?
42 and a half.
Oh no, they ain't getting over no 42 wins.
I think the combination of Giannis and Miles Turner in the paint is going to be diabolical for every other team going up against it, which means they're going to force them to shoot threes.
Defensively, they'll be great.
So it's just live or die by the three for whatever team's going up against them, unless Giannis and Miles Turner aren't on the court.
Offensively, I just don't know.
But I think Giannis is going to go crazy.
I feel like they got too many liabilities.
But you know what? I think I might go under two.
I think Cole Anthony's solid, but I mean, your only other bucket getter is what? Kyle Kuzma.
I hate going under on Giannis, but
Kyle Kuzma. And you got Kevin Porter Jr.
Shoot. That team's not very great.
Jericho Sims. Dunk contest.
Yep.
No.
Next team, Minnesota Timberwolves, over under 49 and a half.
They won 49.
Ooh.
They didn't add anybody, did they?
I think they just signed Bones Highland.
Hey. Yep. Good backup with Mike Conley. All right.
Yep. Didn't they? They re-signed Naz Reid, I think.
I think they did.
I think that was their big move.
Which they needed to.
Yeah.
If they would have let him walk, bro, it was over with.
Anthony Edwards has taken a leap in one aspect of his game every season since he's entered the league. Last year it was shooting. This year we'll have to wait and see. It's probably going to be like playmaking or last second decision, double team, stuff like that, which he's already taken a good chunk into. But every year Anthony Edwards has improved. Anthony Edwards is that team's guy, and I just think they can win one more game. I'm going to go over.
Will they be better than... Oh, man, that puts them in the 50. That puts them in the 50 realm.
You know what?
And they can compete with LA. I mean, they beat LA in the playoffs. Okay, yeah, I'll go over on that.
Next team is the New Orleans Pelicans, over under 29 and a half.
They won 21.
They won 21 last season.
Is Zion gonna be there?
They added Jordan Poole. He went from I think my tweet was he went from jail to prison. So free
funny.
Jordan Poole.
That's funny. Is Zion gonna be there? Isn't he caught up in some stuff right now?
When is he not? But as long as Zion's healthy, I think Zion can get you over that hump. Zion is very good at basketball, if you didn't know. He's just very not good at things off the court.
Yes.
I will love and support Jordan Poole anywhere he goes for the rest of his NBA career.
I forgot the Pelicans. I gotta get a Pelicans jersey. I gotta get a Jeremiah Fears jersey.
Zero Fears.
That's hard. But I can't go see him over 30 wins. I can't.
I really want to say no, but if Zion literally just plays 50 games,
Play the play-in or something.
If Zion gets 50 games, I think that they could get 30 wins.
Yeah, that's if. Yeah. Because Jordan Poole and DeJounte Murray aren't doing it. They're not.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but Jordan Poole is a really good NBA player, and we should have never let him go. So
he wanted to be on his own.
No, he didn't. Draymond Green forced him out
with his fist.
I'm gonna go under. Yeah, as much as I think that if Zion literally just plays 50 games, I think they get the over. I'm just not betting on Zion's health, unlike LaMelo Ball, where I do it every year. New York Knicks, over under 52 and a half. 51 games. I think they can get 2 more games. With the Pacers going not out, but not as good as they're going to be. The Bucks potentially not being as good as they're going to be. The Heat not being as good as they're going to be. I think the Knicks can get 2 more wins. As long as Jalen Brunson doesn't get wrapped up in this under the table BS, I think they can get 2 more wins. So I'll go over.
I'll take the over. They don't have a deep roster though.
What? The
No,
New York
like
Knicks?
like number wise, they don't have a deep roster.
That's fine. I mean, they got their bench. They got Jordan Clarkson. They got Gerson Yabusele. They got
They have 13
They
players.
just signed Malcolm Brogdon. They got
Malcolm Brogdon is not
Landry.
on this.
What?
Landry Shamet.
Landry Shamet.
Landry Shamet's on here, but Malcolm Brogdon is not.
I promise they just signed him.
I'm telling you, Landry Shamet's on here, but Malcolm Brogdon is not.
That's fine, but you can go check Sham's tweets. He's signed with the Knicks.
Well, then, again, ESPN. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Anywho, I like the Knicks team. The starters and the bench, I'm going over. Next team, Oklahoma City Thunder, over under 62.5.
68.
Yeah.
68 wins.
I don't think they can do that again.
No,
They're the reigning champions, and they're gonna get the every team's gonna come at their neck every single game they play. Pause, I guess. I think they could probably end up with 60 wins again, but I don't think they're going to get 68 again. I'm gonna go under. I'm gonna say they end the season with 60 wins on the dot.
See, okay, I might be biased here. I think the Cavs were a better overall team than them last year. I think the series was 1-1 when they played. Okay, so and we were only 4 games off that. We're only 4 games off that. And what was there? What is it? 61? Is that their
62 and a half.
62.
So they got to win 63.
I don't see them winning 63. I'll take the under as well.
All right.
I can see them definitely getting 59, 58 maybe. I'm leaning more on 58 than I am 59.
What they did last season is like perfect. Like it was a perfect season, in and out.
It was.
Shea almost had damn near the perfect MVP story. Everything about it was perfect, and I think it's hard to replicate being perfect. That's why the Warriors never got close to 73-9 again. It's hard to do. Yeah. Takes a lot out of you. Next team, Orlando Magic, over under 50.5.
They were 41-41.
Desmond Bain adding 10 wins.
No.
But a lot of the other teams did get worse.
No. Sorry. I don't see it. I can see him definitely getting in above 41. I can definitely see him in the top 6, but not 50. I don't see him going 50. Okay, so if we're going off last year, they'd have to be better than the Pacers last year, Knicks last year, Celtics, and Cavs. I mean, not necessarily better, but to just get over the 50 mark.
I like Desmond Bain a lot. I think he's going to solve a lot of their issues. But yeah, just an 11-game jump is kind of crazy.
They lost Cole Anthony.
Jalen Suggs.
I thought he was playing the 2 card.
No, he's the 1.
Oh, I guess we'll let him move Desmond Bain.
I mean, Desmond Bain can play make 2.
Suggs, Bain,
Franz, Paolo, and then
Wendell Carter. They shipped off Wendell Carter.
No, they still got Wendell.
Still got him?
I just don't know what the center room looks like. It might be Goga Badatsi. I don't know. I don't know if they picked up any centers.
Still got Jonathan Isaac.
Well, he's like 6'9". I guess he could run small ball.
Defender.
Yeah, he could run small
Black,
ball.
I forgot.
Yeah, Anthony Black's got to take a jump this year for sure.
And Tyus
I think they could get like 49.
Yeah.
I'll go under as well, just because I think, again, I really like Desmond Bain, and I like that addition, but I don't think Desmond Bain in himself is adding 11 wins or 10 wins by himself.
No.
It's going to take more than just that. Now,
I
they are in Disneyland, though.
They are. I don't think he'll get as many touches as folks may think.
Could get some magic going. But as of right now, I'm taking the under. Philadelphia 76ers, over under 42.5. What did they have last year?
24.
I'm going under again.
Yeah.
I think Joel Embiid might be done with basketball, unfortunately. The knee stuff going on does not sound good, especially if you're 7'2". I have a Joel Embiid video called The Greatest What If of All Time, I think, or something like that, because I think Joel Embiid would have been top 10 center easily if he had a healthy career. When he was in the MVP run, or when he got his MVP, he got his MVP, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he got his MVP.
I said Jokic should. Because that'd have been a three-peat if Jokic.
When he got his MVP, he was averaging more points than he was minutes. And that's like basically like not never been done, but it's really hard to do. And he was doing it at this center position. I think Joel Embiid is one of the greatest talents that we'll ever see, and unfortunately, due to injury, I think it could be getting close for him to call it quits. Hopefully, it's not this season. Obviously, I don't want him to retire. I want him to still play. I want him to still do good because, again, he's one of the greatest centers in the league when healthy. But there's the stuff that I hear day in and day out is just not looking good. And I don't think that this team is, without a center, is going to get you 43 wins.
You got Andre Drummond.
I don't think this team, without a center, can get you 43 wins. You got Johnny Broom.
Rookie.
Yeah, he's like 6'9" though, isn't he?
I think he was like 6'10".
1 inch.
But I mean, you got Tyrese Maxey, you got Jerry McCain.
Yeah, they have a great
Paul George,
court.
VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, I like their team, but
Quentin Grimes.
They're just gonna get stomped in the paint every single game.
I'm going under on this as well, but I don't. It's not gonna be as bad as it was last season.
I think they can get over 26 for sure.
Oh yeah,
maybe like 35, 37.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're getting 43 unless Joel Embiid plays.
Unless Dominic Barlow just turns up.
Yeah,
all of a sudden.
Right. Phoenix Suns over under 31.5.
They were 36.
And they lost
Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant.
I think, low key, Devin Booker, I think he can give them. With Devin Booker, I think they have a chance to get in 32. But if something were to happen to Devin Booker, they're not getting there. Phoenix, so it just relies on Devin Booker.
I mean, he's gotten him over 36.
Yeah, Devin Booker
himself
is the Phoenix Suns.
So it's like, I mean, it's not like
Jalen Green's not washed. Jalen Green's not bad. He's gonna produce. Dylan Brooks is gonna defend. Their center rotate. I liked. You know what? I'm going over. I'm taking over. I loved what they did with the draft.
Yeah, they got
their center room is deep now.
Oh yeah, they got both
I'm going
Duke
over.
centers.
I think they can get 32 wins.
They got 2 Duke centers.
They might be in the play-in.
Whoa.
Hey, saying. I'm just saying. Going over on the Suns.
I'll go over.
Next team, Portland Trailblazers, 34.5.
They won 36.
36.
You got Damian Lillard,
who might play, might not play. He's working out, but I don't know. Dame would be the type of guy to just
put back on for
come back. Yeah, just come back. I don't know. 34.5. They got Denny Avdia, who I really like. I like Denny Avdia a lot. I wish he was a Warrior. They got Scoot. They got Shaden Sharp. They got Donovan Clingan. They got who's the other? Hanson Yang.
Yep.
Don't they still have?
They got Chris Murray.
The guy, Time Lord. What's his name? Center.
Robert Williams.
Robert Williams.
He's not on this. Oh yeah, he is. Never mind.
Okay.
I missed him.
You said Jeremy Grant, Matisse Thybulle might play.
You said Drew Holiday, didn't you?
You did said Drew Holiday.
I thought you said him as well.
I think they can give you 35 again.
Caleb Love, shout out St. Louis.
Yeah, I'll go over again. I'll give him 35.
What is it?
34.5.
Yeah. Maybe probably around that same record.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm not going like if it was at 38.5, I think I'd be more hesitant. Sacramento Kings over under 34.5. So the same thing as the. But they were at 40 last year. But they also had De'Aaron Fox for part of that season.
Yep. They still got Sabonis.
They still have Sabonis. Zach LaVine's good.
Malik Monk, Keegan Murray. Doug McDermott. Doug McDermott.
The Kings. I think everybody knows the Kings are going to be bad. But I also think Zach LaVine, Sabonis, and DeMar DeRozan could get you 35 games.
So Zach and DeMar played in Chicago, and we see how that ended up.
Yeah, but they also... Are you saying good or bad? Bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what were those records? So it couldn't have been great. With that being said, though,
what's their over-under?
34.5.
34.
They also got Dennis Schroeder to run the one.
Yeah.
Could be a basketball Hall of Famer.
It just depends on how all those players mesh together.
Yeah.
They got a bunch of solid players right now. Now, if you'd
I
got all
think
these players like a couple years ago,
I think they're
Kings
gonna
up there.
score.
Oh yeah,
They're just not gonna defend.
no.
So low
Drew
key,
Holiday's the only hope. Good God.
Drew Holiday's not on that team.
Yeah, he is.
On the Kings?
Oh nope, tripping.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you're smoking crack.
I've been up since 3.
They got Keon Ellis. That's their defender.
I've been up since 3, dude.
Oh, they have Keegan Murray. He can defend. I just feel like they're gonna go over. But because I picked the Phoenix Suns to go over, I'll pick them to go under. I think that'll be who I swap out. I'm going Kings under.
Okay, do you think the Kings? Who do you think's got a better team now, the Kings or the Suns?
I
think the Kings got a better team.
I think the Kings have better.
Because I think that's what you got to really base this.
I think
off
the
of.
Kings have better players right now. But I like the Suns. The Suns have better potential.
I see the Kings having a higher record.
But I think the Kings, like we've seen the ceiling, and it's not high. The Suns, there's a bunch of new guys. It's going to be a whole new team. We've seen Devin Booker. We know what Devin Booker is going to give us, but we haven't seen their ceiling. And I think their ceiling will be higher than the Kings. I don't think it's going to be a crazy gap by any means, but I do think that I like the Suns roster a little bit more than I like the Kings. I'm not saying that the players on the Suns are better than the players on the Kings. I think Devin Booker is the best player out of all those teams, but I would say Sabonis is probably the second, or Zach. I'd probably go Sabonis right now. Then I would go Zach LaVine probably. Then maybe Jalen Green. So like, based off of if I were trickling it down, I think I would say the Kings have the better players, but I just like the upside more on the Suns than I do the Kings.
I see where you're at. They're it's not like you were basically what you're saying. The Suns are a lot younger.
Yeah,
have a lot more.
There could be a lot more
potential.
I've never seen a lot of these guys on the Suns play, like the centers, and the forwards. I guess like we've seen Devin Booker. Like I said, we've seen all that. I know what Devin Booker is going to give me. If Jalen Green takes a jump, easily 32 wins, just between Jalen Green and Devin Booker, plus the defense that they'll have, which is something that I think the Sacramento Kings don't have is defense. They don't have defense. They're going to score, but they're not going to play any defense. Then they're going to be the number 1 defensive team in the league because I said that. Next team is San Antonio Spurs over under 44.5.
Over. They had 34 last year.
34. A healthy season of Vic and De'Aaron Fox had his hand problem. I do like their team a lot.
Who's going to be there? Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle, Jeremy Sohan, Carter Bryant was a good rookie. Devin Vassell, you got De'Aaron Fox. Still got Keldon Johnson, Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, I'm going to go over as well on the Spurs. I think they'll end at like 47.
Who's going to be their coach? Because isn't Pop kind of...
I forgot his name, but he was the interim coach last year. I thought it has an M in it, I think. Mitch.
Richmond.
No. Maybe it's not Mitch.
Mitch Johnson.
Yeah, Mitch Johnson. I know some things. I know a little bit of some things, you know what I mean?
Pop's new role is president of basketball operations.
Love that.
Date change May 2nd of 2025. Just want to put that out there.
That's good for him. Toronto Raptors over under 38.5.
Yeah, 30.
They had 30?
Yeah.
They also weren't playing Scotty Barnes in the fourth quarter. They didn't have
Why weren't they playing Scotty
Emmanuel
Barnes in the fourth
Quickly. They were tanking.
Oh.
They didn't have Emmanuel Quickly.
To do that to get what?
Cooper Flag.
And you say that?
And they didn't get him. I just don't like the Raptors team. I know that they're going to win games. I just don't like how the Raptors go about there. It's like they have a mold of a player, and that's all that their team is outside of a couple guys. You know, Emmanuel Quickly, for example, RJ Barrett. But, like, they want the Scotty Barnes frame. And I just don't like Scotty Barnes and Brandon Ingram on paper. I haven't seen it, but on paper, I don't like how that sounds for me personally. I'm going to go under.
What's their over under?
38.5.
Yeah, I got their under. I don't think Brandon Ingram. Scotty Barnes is a pretty dig.
Yep.
I don't think I was getting you 39 wins.
Yakapolo.
Yeah, I don't think I was getting you 39 wins.
Utah Jazz over under 18.5. This is the lowest on the list.
They won 17 they have. I feel bad.
Ace Bailey.
If he even plays.
I think he'll play.
Because remember, he started complaining.
Yeah, well, it's his job.
So. It's his job.
I hope he plays for Utah's sake.
Nobody likes their job.
Yeah, everybody hates their job. At least you're getting paid millions, buddy.
But, okay, this is his lineup though. Lauri Markkanen, Ace Bailey, Walker Kessler.
I think they trade Lauri Markkanen.
Keontae George. I assume you would start Cody Williams as 2 guard.
I think they tank again because, like we've been saying, this draft is going to be really good. I think they trade Lauri Markkanen. They might move on from Walker Kessler. They've already got rid of Jordan Clarkson, Colin Sexton. I think they find a home for
bad contracts.
Yeah, I think they find a home for those 2 guys, and they just tank again. My only thing is 18.5, 19 wins. I know they got 17 last year, but I just hate
West.
I just hate betting on teams to get under 20 wins in a professional sport, especially something like basketball, where it's like if one guy has a good night, you could win the game. Like if Lauri Markkanen puts up 40 points, there's a good chance that they win the game. And he has to do it. I mean, he does. I guess he does have to do that 19 times. Yeah, I'll go under. I think they're gonna get over. Nah.
I'm looking at a mock draft right now.
I'm gonna go under for sure.
I'm looking at a mock draft right now, and it's given. Obviously, season ain't even started yet, so we don't know how the lottery's gonna go. Right. They're giving the Jazz the first pick.
Yeah.
So if they were to tank, I mean, what would you say the Jazz really need? Do they need a guard? Do they need
everything?
Do they need a forward?
They need everything.
I mean, really, depending on what you need, you can either go. I mean, obviously we're talking college here, but Darren Peterson, he's going to Kansas.
I think they would just go best player available.
Darren Peterson is probably the best player available. He's going to be in Kansas, and he's a 2 guard. You got AJ DeBanza, you got Cameron Boozer. Those are your three players to watch out for in college ball. Write that down. Don't forget it. Darren Peterson, AJ DeBanza, Cameron Boozer. They compare. Oh, they don't even have Darren Peterson or AJ comparisons. They got Cameron Boozer comparisons. For some reason, they compared him to Michael Beasley and Jason Tatum. That's insane. I don't see that. But
Carlos Boozer.
Carlos Boozer's son.
Yeah, I know. No comparison to Carlos.
No, because Cameron can do everything. Cameron can run 1.
I think they would draft Boozer. I mean, Carlos played for them.
He did.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going under. Okay, last team, the Washington Wizards, over under 21.5. This is another bad team.
They have them as the second on that mock draft.
They do have
they won 18
a lot
games
of talent.
They won 18 games last year.
I think the Wizards are better than the Utah. I think the Wizards are better than the Jazz in terms of talent. I think they have a brighter future as of right now compared to the Jazz. But
do you trust? What was it? 21? Is that what you said?
Yeah, 21.5. I mean, they got Chris Middleton. They got old heads on their team.
Do you trust C.J. McCollum, Chris Middleton, Alex Sarr, Cameron Whitmore, and Koulibaly to get you 21?
Well, Bilal Coulibaly didn't really look very good during the Eurobasket.
Bub Carrington on the
He is getting surgery. Hopefully that goes well.
Who?
Bilal.
Oh. You got Bub Carrington.
I like Bub Carrington.
George.
I like Keyshawn George. Keyshawn?
Yeah, Keyshawn. Trey Johnson.
Trey Johnson's going to be good.
From Texas.
I think they can get 22 wins.
I think they could. I think Trey Johnson's going to be the head honcho of that team.
I think they can get 22. I don't think they'll get more than... They might be less than 25, but I think they can get 22. Mm-hmm. All you got to do is be...
Because Trey Johnson's a bucket getter. I don't know if you watched him in college. He's a bucket getter. He can go get you one.
I think it's going to come down to between the Jazz, the Wizards, and the Nets for the first 3 picks.
Who they have that third one with?
So as long as you don't have as long as you're within the realm of those guys, you should be fine. Because at the end of the day, it's rigged. So it's just whoever they want you,
Yep.
The Warriors might have the first pick.
Jazz, Wizards, Nets are literally the top 3 teams.
Yeah.
With the Raptors at 4th, Hawks at 5th, but that's the Pelicans pick.
I'm going over.
I'll take the over.
I'm going over. And that is your over-under predictions for every single team in the NBA for this upcoming NBA season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We just hit an hour. Woo, haven't done that in a while.
If you followed along, drop them in the comments. We're gonna read them. We're gonna react to them.
If I can figure out how to do the chapter thing, I'll do it. No promises though. That way you could just skip to your team. But
or
again,
you can watch the whole video out and show some love.
just watch the video.
You ain't doing that anyway.
Just watch the video. Just turn it on. Listen to it in the background. Listen to it on your car ride or something if you're bored. That'll be it. Might have another video coming out later. Next week, probably. This one, I think I'm going to hold on to it until Thursday. I'll upload it on Thursday. Actually, I might upload it tomorrow on Wednesday. Whenever it comes out, you'll see it. Whenever it's out, it's out. So, yep. See ya.
Later.